9 a.m. Saturday morning. Today I have made one video every single day for the last 100 days. And that feels pretty freaking amazing. Today's just a milestone. It's not a birthday, it's not an anniversary, it's just a milestone. We have 291 days left, but what's important is we have already gone through the first 100. Wow! We're achieving our goals! Hitch, over here, Hitch, over here. Yours are over here. I'm gonna give you half big chunks, half small. There you go. Successful day in the gym. I worked out legs today. Now I can barely walk, and both of our elevators in the building are broken. Want treats? No, she's not here. Oh no, I hit the claw. Oh, it goes forever. That claw machine my grandma got me for Christmas one year, and now it's gonna keep going. It keeps us up for minutes. There you go, bub. There you go, Ollie. Good God. It's 12 o'clock. My video just finished exporting. I'm gonna upload it, take a shower, and me and Angelique are going to the beach today. Remember how the elevator was out of order yesterday and I said any day it was gonna fall? Elevator's out of order. I'm just glad I wasn't in it. Hey, we're going to Manhattan Beach. No, we're not. Look at this traffic. Holy crap. We should have known better, but we have a reason for going. This is crazy here.
Not really the relaxing day we were hoping.
Crowded that way, even more crowded that way. We had no idea it was gonna be like this.
Nope.
None at all. Apparently it's the Manhattan Beach Volleyball Open, as well as just being a Saturday during summer. Are these rare water Pokemon? Hey bud, you're adorable.
Looks like a big fish.
Easy hanging. Even though we've only been here 2.5 hours, it is honestly just way too busy to even enjoy. We wanted to, oh, and now it's windy. We wanted to come down here and do like a really cool video about our 100th video, because this is where it all started. This is where we did our first test video. But I'm afraid with the wind and people, I'm finding it very hard to talk to you guys, so we're gonna go home and try this a different way. The reason we chose Manhattan Beach today was 101 days ago, the day before I started making these daily videos, me and Angelique were actually in Manhattan Beach shooting the first ever test video. What was basically a video for me to test the gear I had and kind of see if I knew what I was doing making these videos. So 100 days later, we're making our 100th straight video with 291 left. It's time to check in with you guys and see what you want to know. Since you guys have literally watched our life unfold for the last 100 days, we figured today we would just answer some of your questions and like connect with you, because that's kind of what we've been doing for the last 100 days. That's over 3 months. So this is a fun one. First question from Zach. Swipe down 3 times on your camera roll, pick a photo with your eyes closed, show the camera and explain the photo.
1, 2, 3.
Click again.
Oh, that's cute. That's when we went to Disneyland and we got our Mickey Mouse ears.
1, 2, 3. Hey! It's when I went to the aquarium by myself and took pictures of fish. Next question's a pet named Amy. What has been your favorite and least favorite vlog you've made so far? I honestly think I might need to pull up a list of all of the vlogs I've made so far. I can't even remember. Only because I really enjoy making them. So like, even the day that wouldn't be my favorite, like it's still something I created that day and I really tried. So I really liked the Hawaii vlogs, more specifically the most amazing day of my life and the last day, which was saying goodbye is hard. I'd say my least favorite video I've ever made, I don't know, maybe they finally arrived, just because nothing really happened that day. Every single day has been a major fun event or like expedition, and that day just kind of seemed like normal life. Hey, Renee. Next question's from Renee. Do you feel old? I feel a hell of a lot younger than when I started these.
I feel old just because I'm starting over.
Next question's from Grazy Gal. Pick a number from 1 to 100 and then say something you really enjoyed about that day. Ooh. That is awesome.
That's a good one.
37.
22.
19, 20, 21, 22. Shark bait, hoo ha ha.
Oh, that's when we all went surfing. But I got in the water.
Okay.
And I think that was the day that we chased, that was the day that we chased the lizard, Larry, and the birds.
Oh my god, I forgot about Larry.
That was like our final day in Hawaii. That was a lot of fun.
35, 36, 37. Okay, mine was the Room of Infinite Stars. And that was a fun, special day for me because it was one of the only days in the daily vlog that I've had like a proper adventure with my mom. And someone ended up giving us tickets to a sold-out museum exhibit, and I think that was pretty freaking lucky. Carly wants to know how much I've spent on a camera. Carly, you don't want to know that.
We're just gonna...
You don't want to know that.
From Anna. If a movie about your life was made, who would you like to portray you?
Young Leonardo DiCaprio.
I knew you were gonna say that. From Holly. How long does it take you to film a decent length time lapse?
240 seconds.
Which is?
4 minutes. 240 seconds for 24 frames a second comes out to a 10-second clip.
Right.
So if I'm doing 2-second exposures, it would take 8 minutes to get that same length. They just call me. Salem wants to know, what is the best part about making daily vlogs so far?
Going on tons of adventures, traveling, and being able to remember everything. Excuse
my language. There is not one excuse in my life I have for anything anymore. If I want something, if I want to do something, if I'm not happy with something, I take action, I change it. That has never been the case before daily vlogs. It has changed my life, and I'm very happy. What is your updated camera bag?
That's a whole different video.
Yeah, that's a whole nother video.
Nicole? Would you rather go to space for a week without proof, or going to the Bahamas for a day with tons of footage?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna say I'd want to go to space because that's like one of my biggest goals in my life, but like I could use a trip to the Bahamas right now.
Well, we can technically do both.
Emily wants to know, did you find it easier as the days went on filming? What were some of the major challenges? When I started on day 1, I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't have my own style, and I hadn't found my own rhythm. Now I have a more clearly defined style. I kind of know what I've done to create the videos in the past, and I am a little more familiar with what I'm trying to create. So technically it is a little easier to film. So the reason that it isn't easier than day 1 is because when you're not traveling, it's harder to film than when you're traveling. When you're home, you know everything. Everything seems like normal. Everything is like part of a routine. It's not out of the ordinary, and it's really a challenge to get out of the house, go explore your own neighborhood, and find things you haven't found before. That's something that I struggle with all the time. I also struggle with starting videos when I'm home because sometimes I'll stay home and I won't know how to start a video. But all in all, the videos are a lot easier now than when they were in the beginning because I know they're possible. And I know if I work hard, focus, and try, I can do it.
What is your favorite lens and camera to use for photography? Can I say my favorite?
Sure.
100.
Oh, you're talking about out of my lens, my photography?
Like the one I've noticed.
Yeah.
And I really like for everyone.
I'm a strong believer in every single lens has a different personality. It makes people feel differently about what you're shooting. However, the Canon 1DX Mark II is the best freaking photography camera that I have ever used in my life, and it never leaves my hand. And out of all of the lenses that I own, the lens that I've found to be the crispest, have the best color, and really look different than a lot of other people's photography is the Canon 100mm 2.8 Macro L series. This is the lens you want. Canon Macro 100mm 2.8 L series.
Do you ever find time to live in between filming and editing?
I try not to find time to live in between filming and editing because what I'm trying to do is capturing my life by filming it. So I try to live no matter if the camera's on or not. That way when I turn the camera on, it can be for the purpose of capturing a moment rather than to like fake live. This is mine. This one's from Jolie. Last question of the video. What would you have done differently in the past 100 days? I would not have done one thing differently in the past 100 days except for start making daily videos a hell of a lot sooner. Thank you guys for an amazing prior 100 days, and I cannot wait to share the next 291 days with you and take you all over the world and share our life. We love you guys so much. Thank you for making all of our dreams come true. We love y'all. Have a great day. Smile, be positive, and live life. I love y'all. See you soon. Bye. Way too short right now.
The chair doesn't rise. So
yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.